Got Tender Love and Care. Welcome, everyone. I am back. I will be hopefully not hacking away as much as I've been over the week. I feel much better, but I am still fighting that whooping cough. Welcome, everyone. I am back. So I do feel better. So without further ado, I want to share with you all that there is an exclusive video out on the stream, Twitch, and YouTube. Before YouTube takes it down, I want to share that with you. So if you are on this stream, go check that out. I did a UFC embedded reaction video for embedded episode number 1 for the Ilia Topuria versus Max Holloway, Hamza Chimaev versus Robert Whitaker competition that will be going on this weekend. And yeah, I got some of the gloves right there. Got the belt here. Had some other props. But I received a message from YouTube after I finished the video, and I was thinking about doing part 2, for embedded episode part 2, stating that there was a violation, the stream is no longer available, so they may take that video down. Well, I did one of those videos. I showed clips of the documentary, and I broke down different pieces from an anthropological perspective, because I am an anthropologist and professor. But YouTube decided to not allow that, so that is where we are with that. So if you peep that, check that out, let me know what you think. If not, it's available momentarily on Twitch. And maybe what I'll do, if there are blips and pieces available, maybe I'll make them into shorts if those don't get taken down. Otherwise, just reach out. Feel free to ask me any questions in the meanwhile. I'm going to start ranking names very soon. As we are here, I have earned 3 of those confection candies. Figure out, navigated a lot of this Halloween event. I was able to participate in OSRS event as well as Halloween event here on what I have recently found out is R3. Everyone calls it R3, RuneScape 3. I've been calling it a new RuneScape, and people have been saying, "Oh, do you mean R3? RuneScape 3?" So apparently this is RuneScape 3, and the other one is OSRS, Old School RuneScape. And without further ado, let's give some items here to Peckish. Let's head over to Reynode. Which I believe, or Cough actually. How can we forget Cough? Me finding the whooping cough and having to meet with Cough every day. So I only need to get Cough 3 more confections. I'm gonna go back to the area back there because that's just the quickest way to make some wealth in here for this mission and just rank up in the ranks. And I haven't really found out if it's Eep or Peckish who provides more. Ranking names here. Alright, let's take a quick look at names. Reddit's dead. R. Goo Mercid. Festive Halleria. Forgotten Wander. Lady Marie. Renblade. Shivanki. So this one I was conflicted on. Shivanki Oh, Shannon is there. Doctor, I am concerned. Super crayons, pretty jazz. Lady Marie is laughing about that. Yeah, good name. But then someone came along whose name is Doctor I'm Concerned, and that's just a very funny name. Doctor I'm Concerned. Because their name can be Doctor, and then like their title is Doctor, but their name is I'm Concerned. That's funny. I find that funny. Doctor. Doctor, I'm concerned. Could that ever be someone's name? If they became a doctor and their name is I am concerned. How would you write that? I'm No, that would never fly. You know how some names like you can just some names are just paired together, the first and last name paired together make something that you're not supposed to say or something like funny. I have some examples that are inappropriate. If you reach out to me, I'll share them with you. But I'm trying to think of ones now that are appropriate for me to share with you. Mm, hmm. I know some in Spanish. They're hilarious. I mean, I got some Spanish speakers on here in the chat. So let's take a look. What's one that I recently came across? Oh, so someone's name was first name was Armando, and their last name was El Segundo. And the joke is that someone said, "Oh, so your name is Armando El Segundo, ¿y por qué no armaste el primero?" And that's just an inside joke there. So I'll do my best to come up with one in English. Like there's one that all the pranksters online, like they prank call people and share this thing about like this name. They make people say these names, or they make people say things on shorts on TikTok or something like that. One of the videos that I saw that was funny is that someone went up to like a Subway or a sub shop or cafe, Starbucks, and when they ask you for your name, you give them your last name and you give them your first name, and then they call it out. And then when they call it out, it's like, oh my God, did I just say something inappropriate? Like, what's one? Okay. This it's not appropriate. I don't know. I don't have ones that are appropriate. So if you're a kid, mute the next minute. So someone mute it right now. Like it's not the most inappropriate, but it's like it's So someone said that their last name is Literis. They're like, oh, Literis. Okay, maybe like European or something. And they say their first name was Mike. And then when the person called out the coffee or something, they're like, oh, coffee from Mike Clitoris. And then they're like, so those I find that hilarious because it's like you're working, you're doing it's wordplay. And Doctor, who prompted this? Doctor, I'm concerned prompted that. So what's another one? Hmm, so many. There's just so many. I should write these down, but there's just so many. The ones I will remember are the appropriate ones that are the ones that I can share with everyone. But the ones that I have to like sort of limit, those ones I'll just, hey, there's this funny thing, check this out, right? Check what's inside this goodie bag. Oh, my inventory is full. So open that up there. We have a spook points at the maze. I think Eep will want some of these. Don't recall earning a globe yet. And then I have something here for Peckish. All right. I have to drop all this other stuff off at the Boot Lab Bag Mask token. I thought I redeemed that already. So what do I do with it? Just drop it? Destroy? Fine, goodie bag. What does that provide? I'm not sure. We have to drop off a bunch of stuff at the bank now. And my goal here is 50K because then we can completely get the torso, the gear, the entire outfit for this event, which is the Halloween. I'm not sure how, was it November 4th? Is it when it's going to change, right? There's not going to be a Halloween event anymore, which I wouldn't have been on as much, but I find this actually, whoa, fun. I find it fun, but he just told me something. Okay, talk to Cuff. What is he talking about? Are you on a free to play world? You will not be eligible for the Spirit of Harvest pet when claiming the following rewards. Why would I claim it? I don't know. Thanks for contributing confections. If you donate two more, I'm able to upgrade. Okay. All right. I mean, unless there's a way to get free membership, like how do I pay for free membership with in-game tokens? Do you have to buy a bond? I'll have to do research into that before this is all said and done. Oh, yeah, yeah, and this took up my entire space again. So I have to head back over to the bank. And Ape wants some of this stuff, so I just keep it like the horns and the coins. I mean, you may want that. 3 dragon bones. Well, if I dropped off 3 dragon bones, I might as well pull them out of the bank, bury them, build my prayer level, which all of these skills are building on those prayer levels. We have some dragon bones, and I believe that's all we really need right now. Maybe the ashes, so we can make those into something. So berries, good. And what can we do with these ashes? We can grind them, grind all of them. Herb lure. Oh, I want to dust hands. Can't really do that right now. So let's drop it back off at the bank. All right, I think that's all we need for now. Regular ghostly ink, we can deposit that, and these gold charms, don't need that now. All right, let's head over to. Oh, look at that, Rosie. I'm gonna give Rosie a shout out. All right, thank you for listening, Rosie. Look at her waiting there. She was gonna go into this thing. She saw her name pop up there. Yeah, well, check that out if you want, Rosie. Yeah, cool name. Let's head over to this area here, and I don't really know what's gonna happen when I upgrade my horseman title. Susu! Give you a shout out. Awesome name. All right, awesome name, Susu, and outfit. Who's that? Look at that. Andrio. All right. Let's head over to the group. Just love giving shout outs to awesome names, right? Atomic SV, Malforest, Dakin. All right, where can we go from here? Is there anything open? Let's take a look here. Avenge. Wow. Lady Marie's there. Shannon. Friendly Pup. Friendly Pup, I like that. Very cool name. Friendly Pup. We have friendly pups. And very protective pups. So mine would be protective pups. One of my pups, though, is very, very protective. Comes from a long line of monks. I'm not kidding. We have one of those Prince Charles dogs, and their lineages, they come from the Tibetan temples, the monks. They protected the monks. Fascinating. Just the different personalities of canines and felines, birds, all the different animals. See what names we have around here. Someone has a pumpkin crow following them around. Lady Grim, Workhorse, Ace Merrimont. I wonder you can get those. Oh, okay. What is that? A balloon? Hmm. All right, looks like we have a new group of people here. Let's bring some names. And check the chat. Some of you reach out to me on chat. I had a lot of messages from you last session, and I got to after the fact. Shout out to you too. Just rank the names, huh? Super crayons. Shout out to you. Divine Purple. Who is that? Wow. Haven't found any confections, and I think we need 3 more. Beta squared. Okay. Sturkenberg. What is that? Hmm. Ooh, found one. Isaac. Shout out to Isaac. Quiet group here. Where are you all from? Claymore. I don't know what that is. Someone said Casey. I don't know what that is. Oh, Kansas? Kansas? Casey City is Kansas? Oh, okay. Shout out to Kansas. So we're gonna learn a little bit about Kansas, y'all. Isn't that Wizard of Oz? Right? Kansas. I'm not sure. Kansas. I know a little about Kansas. Isn't that where Dorothy's from? Potentially, right? Kansas facts. Learn a little bit about Kansas. What about Kansas? Sunflower State. Look at that. Let's let everyone here know. All right. May have driven through there. Don't know much about it. Wild sunflower. The wheat state. Didn't know that. And they call it KCMO. I wonder, that's new for me. Didn't know that they refer to Kansas is that? Someone says farms, a lot of farms there. Hmm. And the Wizard of Oz Museum, right? It's interesting how every region of the world has like different types of stories, and we know them because of their stories. You know, anthropology, we delve into stories, we research stories that are told, that are spoken, shared, written down, digitalized, or we associate with certain places based on those stories. Tropius. I just look it up and no one answers. Like, what is cough giving, right? Your words. Mm. Then specify. Cappuccino. Shout out, cappuccino. I'm Amani. Oh, inventory's full. Coughing a lot less today. I still feel it. But I had myself one of these. How much time? I'm gonna let the group know. To let the group know, I'm gonna share a secret with them. And some people are speculating some stuff. I'm not gonna say right or wrong because I've seen some people may have joined. Welcome. But it looks like you are all on different paths there. You are all guessing different things, and it's interesting to hear what you are all guessing. Only 4 more minutes. Oh, is it 3 more minutes now? Some people are gonna be like, I'm just gonna join. What does this person have to say? 3 more minutes, y'all. 3 more minutes. See a lot of the views, everyone just pouring into the chat here on both streams. All right. Someone said he plays golf. Guess again. Even though I've been thinking about playing golf, to be honest with you all. That's not the secret. Secret went on 2 minutes. Don't worry, I'll let you all know the secret very soon. And it's a secret like you all benefit from. It's not just something that's gonna affect me, it's gonna affect you all. Because on this channel, when I come across something, I like to share it with you all. So it's especially something beneficial. And this one is beneficial. If any of you were on the previous stream, you might have a little bit of a clue. I think we have maybe about 30 more seconds. So I said 10 seconds. So let's give it another 10 seconds. All right, everyone. The secret is who's ready? Let me check the chat. Are you all ready? Are you ready? I'm asking before I share. Ready? Are you all ready? I'm asking. Are you ready for the secret review? I said 20 seconds ago. Are you ready for the secret review? I need to know if you are all ready. Are you ready for the secret review? Are you ready? Yeah? Did I get a yeah from someone? All right. Got a yeah? Yes? All right. I got a yeah. All right, everyone. The secret review is this right here. This stuff, I ordered this stuff not knowing how it was gonna be. And so I started to watch Dragon Ball Z. And I came across these sensu beans, right? And they're delicious. Like they are powerful. I go work out and eat the placebo effect of having these. I suggest you all get yours. Now, I was reading the reviews and people were saying, "Oh, it tastes like this. It tastes like that." And I ordered it. I finally ordered it because I think the concept of sensu beans is genius. So when I ordered these sensu beans, look, I want to save these. When I ordered these, I figured, well, you know, the placebo effect. Like these are, what do these represent, ladies and gentlemen? In the Dragon Ball Z series, you can eat this and completely heal yourself from anything and become super powerful. So I figured if someone's gonna own the rights to these, it's genius. You take something that is in those in a show, like a Krabby Patty. And doesn't a Krabby Patty just look like super delicious? And something like that, like a sensu bean that comes from like another world, like a show, a program. What is Dragon Ball Z considered? What is that? Anime, right? And this little thing here powers you up. You can turn Super Saiyan. And I suggest you all get yourself some. You all love going on here playing on RuneScape, talking to each other. I read the reviews and I figured I'm not going to order this. And I said, you know what? I have my own taste buds. I'm going to order it. And then you order it and it's so delicious. You can get these on Amazon. Just look up senzu beans. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That was my secret. I'll share more secrets with you along the way. But if you are someone who likes to work out, you eat healthy, maybe you want to get healthy, train your mind, and it's in your hands. Literally, it's in your hands. Like a dumbbell, like a kettlebell. Train martial arts, train yoga. You know, this right here is like reading a really good book. We're training the mind. Make sure you also train the body. Go for a great walk, etc. All right. Well, thank you for all joining, That was it. I know you all were guessing what it would be. That was just something simple. I want to help you all out in the world. Like this is another secret right here. Pomegranate dragon fruit. Amazing water. Sparkling water. Here. I need about like two more confections, I believe, or something like that. So that was a secret, y'all. Let me know if you want me to redo it. Otherwise, man, I tell you, those senzu beans are amazing. And a while back, years ago, I thought, hey, you know those senzu beans that from the Dragon Ball Z series that we used to watch back in the day? Do they sell those? And my buddies and I were looking around, looking around, looking around, and we didn't see it. And we thought, hey, what if we created our own senzu beans? And then years later, as online shopping became more of a thing, I came across it. I said, oh, let me look this up again. Came across the senzu beans and ordered it. And I read some of the reviews about people complaining about the taste. And I fought for that. Initially, I did. I said, well, it's not the highest ranked product out there in the world. But it's up to me to decide whether I like it or not. Am I gonna cough up this money? Pardon the pun, right? And I have to say that I will be ordering some more senzu beans. It comes in this great bag, and I'm not. I read the books, but I didn't get into Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z as much as a lot of people that I know. Like I think I left off on the Majin Buu series. I know there was Cell. I remember reading and watching the Cell series when Cell was big on there, and I remember being exposed to Broly. I'm not exactly sure who Broly is because I didn't get that far in Dragon Ball Z, and I remember they've come out with so many more after that. Yeah, eventually I'll catch up again on what's going on. I know that Netflix just released a Dragon Ball Z in just Japanese, and I put it on and I watched the first few minutes of it and wanted to translate it to English, but there was no English option. So I listened to it, watched the subtitles in English, listened to it in Japanese, and yeah, the graphics are great. But there was nothing wrong with the graphics from before. They've always been very stellar. So I think that this cat is, I want to say Corin. Is that this cat's name? Right? And something that fascinated me because I was watching Dragon Ball, just catching up on episodes that I had seen before, but not really memorize what happened, is like reviewing. Is Yamcha. I've always been no, not Yamcha. Yajirobe. I've always been fascinated with Yajirobe because he was like just a regular human, right? But he was like a powerful stealth ninja. While everyone else, like Goku, is an alien. Gohan is half alien. Piccolo is alien. Like they're all aliens. Like not humanoid, right? Well, not humans. I found him Yajirobe fascinating, especially because he was the one who cut off Vegeta's tail. Like Krillin, who had been training with uh Goku and Tien, Piccolo. He had he wasn't even able to cut off Vegeta's tail, but here comes Yajirobe out of nowhere and cuts off his tail. So he's always been underrated as a martial artist. So yeah, let me know if you want me to repeat the secret again. Otherwise, you can always rewind the stream. Yeah, but that was my secret. I'm pretty much really big into the sensu beans. They taste delicious, very delicious. Let me just tell you that. And this is how they look. They look just like a sensu bean. I'm not saying my product. This isn't mine. This is just a product that I really enjoy. And it is right around the corner from Halloween. So I figured, right, stock up on these. Once we eat them all, it comes with a pouch here. Maybe put some jewelry in here, money. It's all in all very useful. No, I'll be sharing more secrets along the road there. But I read those reviews and people were complaining about it, and yeah, these taste great. I'll test out other senzu beans as well because this is just one flavor. How did I imagine the senzu bean would taste before tasting that product? I had no idea because such a powerful type of food. Like you all remember Willy Wonka, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, right? That's what it reminds me of. Magical candy. But even that's not supposed to be candy. It's supposed to be a bean. That's interesting. Someone said join Reddit and share these streams on there. I'm gonna start ranking names soon. Let's take a quick look at the name. Super Crans is still here. Workhorse is 911, who I gave a shout out the other day to. Lost the munchies. Beso, I Bosso, BSO Fresh, Frank says number one. Imani's here. Capricornio, Fire. Shout out to Capricornio. What month are Capricorns? Is that January? Let's take a quick look at who else is on here. There's Pace. And then there is Mr. Frankie. Isn't one of the characters on here for the mission Frank? Shout out to Mr. Frankie. Shout out to Ace Miramont. Let's see who else we have here. Super Crans again. Wow, Super Crans is everywhere. Lulu. Anna is on here. All right, so Lulu Anna. I mean, that's a name that just rolls off your tongue. Let's give a shout out to Lulu. Anna gets a shout out on YouTube and Twitch just because a name rolls off your tongue. Not every name does that. Boss Maker, Sweet Candy. Sweet Candy gets a shout out. Sweet Candy gets a shout out. Who else is on here? Hardcore, Shervanky. Shervanky reminds me of Cranky, like Cranky Shervanky. Cranky Shervanky gets a shout out on YouTube and Twitch. I'm gonna walk up to Cranky over here and see if he notices that I added something to his name. Cranky Shervanky gets a shout out. Let's see, anyone else here who has an awesome name? A lot of awesome names here, you know. This is the place to go, RuneScape, for the best usernames in all of gaming. That's a bold statement to make, but as you all know, I'm a professor and anthropologist by training, so I have a lot of experience with a lot of these games, and YouTube is the place to go for the most unique names. Like, I've seen a lot of usernames throughout my gaming professional on experience. Someone says, hey, it's me. Some things are on Twitch. All right, so it's you on Twitch. Let's take a quick look at what you've contributed to Twitch here. Something has a star next to their name. How do they get that star next to their name? That's fascinating. And take another quick look here at who has joined the chat. Welcome, everyone. Got down their love and care. Oh, you sent me a direct message? If you send me a message, I should be able to reply, right? Message. One, two. Give some of these products here to Peckish, who is requesting a few materials. Walk over here to Eep. Contribute. Anything to contribute. And go to the excavation site. Newander. Cappuccino still here. Give a shout out to them over here. Nova. Runite slime. Fish. I'm not sure how to I don't know how I'm gonna ask you. How do I pronounce your name? Fish. Who else is on here? Forgotten something. Shout out to you because you're over there looking all colorful. Guru Man. What's up, Guru Man? And when someone can use the original name, like is this just Guru Man or is it Guru Man with a bunch of numbers? Wild Goron Das Gluck. Argu. See, some of these names I can't pronounce, but sometimes you come across a name that is like, wow. Like, what did you forget? Forgotten something. What did you forget? What did you forget? Forgotten something. Forget your keys, forget your backpack, forget your wallet. What did you forget? What are you letting us know in the world? Atomic. It's interesting when we see someone's name in green, right? Does that mean like they're lower level than you? Like this one right here, she's so powerful, 126. And when their names show up as red, they're like powerful. And then when someone shows up as green, it's like I think their skill's not that high, right? 110, 126. Can't tell what my level is. I just, as you all know, I recently rejoined. Let me know what you think. Cozy Cole, like it's a shout out. Where's that Cozy Qual at? Over there? Rosie's back. streaming program here because we are both on YouTube and Twitch at the moment. I saw that Streamlabs is allowing people to stream on what TikTok now, but I really don't use that website. Like I've seen it, I've seen shorts. I think it's interesting. A lot of people talk about it, but I personally just until I make this full time, until I can dedicate myself to to this, I have no time for TikTok. I appreciate hearing about it and learning about it, but right now, just learning the programming and the coding skills on this OBS, Streamlabs. Zoom is like the most user friendly, but what Zoom does is it puts a watermark, which I don't mind, but it looks like Twitch doesn't. The thing about Twitch though is that it doesn't save, at least I haven't been able to save the videos, like archive them. And I just like archiving them. It's just personal preference. Okay, let me read the chats here. Double experience 48 hours that last 10 days. Just Twitch. Hey, I have issue with Streamlabs. Oh, what issues do you have? Um, what do you use? Are you on like OB? Oh, so you use OBS, right? There you go. I should try OBS. Like it might be more user friendly, but I'm currently using Streamlabs. And then something else with this coding and technology is that I've come across um, Discord. I checked it out. I really have no use for it at the moment. I may revisit it. I probably just don't understand like how to maximize viewership on Discord. I know that someone described it as Skype. They're like, "Oh, you remember Skype? It's like that for gamers." And I thought, "Oh, okay, thanks. I know what Skype is. I've used Skype on a professional setting for work and all that." So I may keep like doing more research on Discord. How do you feel about Discord? Do you use it? Sometimes you'll come across players on here, and I don't know if they're bots. I have no idea how a bot would just like infiltrate RuneScape and just keep posting Discord, Discord, Discord. So I finally went to go check it out, and I thought it would be like something like Streamlabs, but no, it's just from what I saw, a place for people to communicate beyond the game, from my understanding, and that's a very limited understanding. All right, let's go talk to Cough over here, handing confections. That's awesome though. You probably did all of this already. Cough wants me to become a member so that I can like gain something. And I might just don't really have the time for it right now. Redeem Spooky Ghost Mask token. Don't know what that is, but let's redeem it. And we have Blue Charm. Okay, deposit that in the bank here. No, 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 not collections. Use the bank and deposit. Okay. Now let's head over to this area here. I think I need like 2 more confections to get my title bumped up. I'll get back on automatic mode where my avatar here does the work and I can check out the chats, check out all the participation on Got Tender Loving Care. Someone thought I was doing a Bible study. If I'm gonna do any study, like I'll leave it up to the viewers. We could do a Bhagavad Gita study, we could do a Quran study, we could do a Bible study, Holy Torah study, um, Iyengar yoga study, and I'm gonna start looking at ranking names. It's one of the most fun things to do. Everyone has a very unique name. All right, let's check out the chat. I don't always stream from something RS, something. So does RS stand for RuneScape or something else? I don't always stream RS3 or old school RS. I also play Dead by Daylight, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and a few other games. Oh, you love Discord? Yeah, I'm totally new to that. So if any advice, any suggestions you can give, let me know because I am a noob. Like anything besides gaming related to technology, I have an understanding on softwares, hardware, but I just got into gaming. And I mentioned why in some of my other streams. They're all saved on YouTube. So if you ever want to check that out, God Tender 11K on YouTube. Um, but yeah, I definitely want to know more about Discord. That website has got my attention, and I just found out about it like officially, like did my research, like searched up, okay, what is Discord a few days ago. I kept hearing about it, but I take these apps, these softwares, like one app at a time, so I can really like get to know them. And I've been dedicating like some time here on RuneScape because all of a sudden, like when decided to go on, the Halloween event started. So definitely want to level up before I transition to the next game or app or software or technology that I'm going to test and review. All right, so go back here to the chat. On Streamlabs, it makes my game look weird now. So what kind of computer, tablet are you working on? Are you on a PC? Are you on a Mac? Um, I noticed that when I was on my old Mac, it did look like strange. But not this one. Not Streamlabs. And then I updated to an M2 MacBook, and all of a sudden, like I think the quality is just better, more user friendly. So you're using a PC and laptop, three monitors. That's great. I've been thinking about more monitors. So something about Texas Chainsaw Massacre, just because man, that movie, I'm not into like scary movies. Like, I think the scariest movies for me are like the strange ones that aren't really scary. They're just more, they're not meant to be like the scary movie. Like Chucky, you know, Chucky the doll. That does nothing for me. I actually think it's fascinating because they like talk about voodoo, they talk about culture. But the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and the Final Destination movies, oof, those movies for me, those are scary. Like, the Exorcist ones, I'm not, they didn't really do anything for me. I thought like, oh, okay. But Texas Chainsaw Massacre, just because it was a real thing that happened. One of my friends back in the day ended up getting like the DVDs, and why would you give this to middle schoolers? But he ended up getting the DVDs from his uncle, and it wasn't just like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre like fiction movie. No, the what he ordered or what his uncle had was a Texas Chainsaw Massacre collection, and those came with like real pictures from what happened at that site. It came with like real documentary footage. So when you're watching a movie, like when you're watching the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the version that he had, we would watch it and it would show us like the real footage. And I thought, I was like, oh, are they reenacting? But what they did was they used a lot of the reenact, like the real footage, and they didn't reenact it. And I was like, oh snap, that's for real. This is stuff that you would see on those detective shows. And then let me take a look at what other games you're playing. The game is not too bad. That's very interesting that they would make a game out of like something that actually happened. But yeah, I always thought that was freaky. And then I went to some haunted houses and they had the Texas Chainsaw Massacre all dressed up. It was, yeah, I don't know what I was doing. I was just testing the limits of fear. I don't know, I was Stream RS3 or Old School RuneScape Dead by Daylight. I haven't heard of that one. What is Dead by Daylight? Is it like a Red Dead Redemption or something similar? Another game that I haven't played, but I've heard about, and a few other games. Go over here and talk to Peckish. Which one do you like better to OSRS or R3? You don't have to like anyone better, but I play this one and I get comments on my videos. Hey, why aren't you on OSRS? That's where you're supposed to be. That's the best one. So I get a bunch of those comments. So every now and then I make it back to OSRS and see what the hype is about. And yeah, it's a very good game. Mm. Zerathia. Shut up. Mm. It is taking a while to earn those confection candies. I think I need 3 more. Or about three to more, 2 more, 2 to 3 more. Mm. Shout out to Ontario. Thank you all for joining. I really appreciate your time. Till the next one, got tender, loving, care, self-care, baby.